Hey Kentucky, welcome back. It's time for a game of Cringe Factor. We have help from our Inquisitor of the day, Gaines Womack. Thanks for being here, Gaines. What's up first?
The string of deaths at Keeneland's fall meet continues. Yesterday, a horse in the 6th race suffered a catastrophic leg injury, ending with the 4th fatality since racing opened less than 2 weeks ago. Deidre and Drew, what's the cringe factor?
Oh, I think it's really high, Drew. I'm so worried about this, worried about all of the horses and definitely the horses first, but then the jockeys and the trainers, everyone involved. Yeah. It's so upsetting.
And this is awful when this happens with all these people there, and it seems to be happening way too often. I don't know what the problem is, but they got to figure it out.
They've got to get down to the solution. Okay, Gaines, what's up next?
A Kansas City newspaper has highlighted the fact that Kentucky Secretary of State candidate Michael Adams served as one of the attorneys for the former Missouri governor, who stepped down amidst accusations that his campaign had engaged in illegal activity. Is there a cringe factor here?
Oh, always a cringe factor if they've been named in illegal activity. I mean, that's a big problem.
Yeah, I'll go small cringe because I don't know what role he played in this, but it's not good for your record to have this right as you're going to be in an election here soon.
No, so. I wouldn't think so. All right, Gaines, what's up?
Some pictures are making the rounds on social media, apparently showing kids with posters outside Tuesday night's gubernatorial debate that read blank Matt Bevin. What's the cringe factor on this one?
Well, I think it's poor parenting on that. You don't let your kids go. You don't take them to something with a sign like that obviously you're standing next to them and supporting. Young children don't have any business doing that.
There's a lot of strong emotions in this race, both sides, but no need to get vulgar. I don't care who you're for, especially when you're that young.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, Gaines, next.
The Southern Indiana district where Papa John Schneider went to school has accepted a $500,000 donation from the former pizza magnate and agreed to name a baseball field after him. Despite the controversy surrounding him, Deidre and Drew, is there a cringe factor here?
I don't think there's a cringe factor. Anyone can donate money and make a difference, and I think the facilities are going to help a lot of people, you know, and help kids and help sports. So I'm not cringing about anybody donating to make a difference for kids.
Yeah, especially his old school. If that's their decision, whatever. I know Papa John doesn't have the best reputation in the world right now, but if they want to take it, that's up to them. I'm not cringing.
Absolutely. Gaines?
A 34-year-old Louisville area man is accused of bilking hundreds of thousands of dollars from women by posing as a soldier on a dating site and Facebook. What's the cringe factor in this case?
I always cringe immeasurably when someone says they were in the military and they were not. High cringe factor for me.
Absolutely. You shouldn't be faking your profile on dating apps anyway, but then to fake being a soldier, a veteran, that's way too far. That's way too far.
Well, I hope that everybody realizes that he is faking that and then they don't go out with him.
No,
he doesn't deserve a date on that one. Gaines?
Taco Bell restaurants in Kentucky and several other areas have recalled their beef over concerns about potential contamination with metal shavings. What's the cringe factor here?
That's a pretty big cringe factor, especially with them offering the free tacos with the World Series and all that kind of stuff that they do. That's bad timing for Taco Bell, but...
Yeah, and I feel like Mike, our producer, saved this for me because I'm Taco Bell's biggest fan, and to be honest, if there's metal shavings in there, whatever. They're delicious. I like their metal shavings.
Little extra hot
Keep
sauce?
providing the beef. It's been fun. What's wrong with metal shavings? They're good.
A little extra metal in your system. Maybe that'll keep you going.
Send that beef to my house if you don't want
it. Gaines, one last question.
And finally, former Wildcat and newest Lakers superstar Anthony Davis is currently listed as day-to-day following a thumb injury during a preseason game. But word is he should be ready to go for this season opener. Is there a cringe factor?
Oh man, I hope he's okay. That, you know, you downplay thumb injuries. You think that it's not a big deal until you have one and you realize that you cannot function without it, especially at a level like Anthony Davis plays.
Yeah, and he's going to be okay, but this is the NBA preseason. If I'm the Lakers, Davis and LeBron are playing 1 minute to get their legs warm, and we're taking them out until it really matters. So it might be a good thing he's sitting, even though he does have a minor injury.
I agree. Big thanks to Gaines for pitching in tonight. Tonight's wrap-up is next as Hey Kentucky continues.